Here we go.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. The list for the Club World Cup is out and this is my reaction. Stay until the end because we have also some other news to discuss. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Take 1 second to help the channel and it will be much appreciated. Let's start by the list and then I'm gonna comment. You let me know in the comment section down below if you're happy or not and what player you would have liked to see in the World Cup and he's not there, and what the player that you are not happy about and you see him on the list you think it's unfair. So let's keep the conversation going. Goalkeepers: Robert Sanchez, Philip Jorgensen, Mike Penders, Slonina, Gaga. Defenders, 10 of them: Mark Cucurella, Uncle Tosin Adarabioyo, Benoit Badiashile, Levi Colwill, Mamadou Sarr, Chaluba, Reece James, Malo Gusto, Aaron Anselmino, and Josh Anchapong. Midfielder, 6 of them: Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, Esugo, Andre Santos, Dewsbury-Hall, Romeo Lavia. Forward, 8 of them: Delap, Neto, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke, Nicholas Jackson, Christopher Nkunku, Tariq George, and Mark Guiu.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Let me react to the goalkeepers. Everybody knows that I wanted to see Petrovic if we didn't sign Mike Maignan. But like I said, the manager doesn't write him. They don't like him. They try to sell him. But I think it was logic and fair to include Petrovic here. But it is what it is. He's not going to be there. For defenders, I wanted to see Vega given a chance, given an opportunity to show people what he can do as a center-back. I always tell people in the next coming years, he is going to be the guy. And we will be here and complaining about why did we let him go. But it looks like Enzo Maresca already made up his mind. It's his way or no way, so there is nothing you can do about it. We don't have Fofana in the starting 11 or on the list because he's recovering from injury. So just stay home and continue your recovery. So, yeah, I would have liked to see even another big defender there, like Bastoni or somebody with more experience to help. But we still have Uncle Tosin who can also help the youngsters. I'm also happy about Chaluba because remember the last preseason in America, he was left home, banned from training and eating in the man team and all that. So the way they treated him, shipped him on loan, came back in January, proved people wrong, and one of our best defenders last season. Every season for 3 years, he's been doing the same, even though he's not out of the wood yet because still a long time or long way to go. He could be sold before the beginning of next season.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Moving on, let's talk about midfielders. I feel sorry for Leslie Ugochukwu, who proved us last preseason that he was good. But at the end of the day, you're not going to use 10 midfielders. So somebody is going to regret. And I hope that we can sell him so he can find a permanent home and develop to the level I know he can. Because loaning him out here and there is not going to help, you know. find him a regular home, sell him with probably option to buy back. So in that midfield, the only regret for me is about Leslie Ugochukwu. And I'm asking myself questions. Why are we putting Dewsbury-Hall? I know he finished the season well. He played good in the final of the Conference League. You can't take that away from him. But it's like so many of them. Why we didn't like leave him home? But like I said, it's not the end of the world. The window is gonna open again in 6 days, so we still have time to sell him. But the rest, it's very, very good. And let's now go to forward.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Our forward: Delap, Neto, Palmer, Madueke, Jackson, Nkunku, George, Guiu. Yeah, that's about it. Mark Guiu probably will leave on loan, but we want to see him in the World Cup fight. You know, I like the profile. I like the kid. He just need to play week in, week out in a team that he can develop and become somebody in couple seasons from now. Jackson, yeah, there is nothing I can do about. I can say let's see if Maresca is gonna try to play him and Delap together just to try some combination. Madueke is there, Neto is there, and George is there, and we're still lacking somebody like a proper winger. Like from the left hand side, it's only like George, because Misha is suspended and might not play for Chelsea again. The shirt was taken away from him, so the window's still long, and we can still get somebody. So if we get another winger, right, and we got a left back who can help Mark Cucurella, I think we should be fine. We should be ready to go for the season. For a number 9, that is a bonus if we can get somebody, you know, Yokoresh or Sesko or even Ekitike. That is going to be a bonus. But for me, if we can add a proper winger, and we add also a left back that can be versatile, I think we are ready to go for next season.
It's a Chelsea thing.
All right, my people. So let's go now and discuss about numbers. Isugo is going to get number 14, so telling you clearly that they don't count on Joao Felix anymore, and they're going to sell him. The most useless buy in the history of Chelsea Football Club. You spent 60 million on that brother that we didn't need, and we had John Duran waiting, Omoro Dion waiting, and other options from number 9 where we actually needed a player, and we tried just to please the agent George Mendes, and the rest is history. We're gonna end up by losing 20 to 30 million on Joao Felix for no reason. Stupidity. I hope we learn from this stupidity. So let's go. Mamadou Sarr is gonna wear number 19 because Jadon Sancho went back to Manchester United. So thank you, Jadon Sancho, for your service and for the cup. Good luck for your future. Now, this is just to confirm what I just said about Jadon Sancho. Chelsea are gonna pay 5 million penalty, and Jadon Sancho has to find a new club. I wanted to keep him, but his demand about his salary was so high, so I don't blame Chelsea for not trying. We tried, but it wasn't successful. Okay, so according to the Daily Mail, the decision being made to give Wesley Fofana enough time to focus on his rehab instead of coming to the World Cup here in the US, so he can be fresh for the Premier League season 2025-2026. And Chelsea also can still add players just in case we qualify for, for I don't know, quarterfinals in the next stage of the competition. We can even buy somebody in between and register him for the next phase of of the World Cup, of the Club World Cup. So still we have hope about certain players. Watford want to keep Caleb Wiley. Remember him? We bought him from Atlanta United, and he went to Strasbourg. He had a shoulder injury. He didn't play many games, and we recall him in January and loaned him to Watford, and they are trying to keep him. So I think it's going to be a good deal if we can keep him, get more experience in the Championship, and see what's going to happen the season after that. But I was hopeful. I was like, this brother, if he goes to Strasbourg and plays a lot of games, I think he can come back to Chelsea and try to compete with Marc Cucurella. But it's not going to happen now. I think we need a more experience and somebody who is ready to start playing now than somebody that we have to develop. I'm sick and tired of watching Reece James from the left-hand side as a left back, or Malo Gusto, or when Marc Cucurella is not there and we struggle or play people out of position. Well, that is a Chelsea thing. Even when everybody is fit, we play people out of position. That is our identity, but I would like to see somebody more professional who is a proper left back, play in the left back position. That's what I meant. Okay, Mike Penders is going to wear number 39. I don't even know if he's going to play in the World Cup, though, because it's going to be Sanchez. That is a tough competition where Maresca can't afford to play the weaker team. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. Trevor Chalobah still on the market, so don't be fooled. Even if he's coming to America, if a good offer comes on the table, he's going to leave Chelsea. Chelsea want to sell him for pure profit, so they can go and waste money on Joao Felix. You know what I mean? They can go and waste money on average players who are not even in his level. For me, selling him is going to be absolutely stupid. But listen, man, I don't make decisions, so it is what it is. Another kid that we bought last summer, 19 million. And he never played in the first team. He was injured almost the entire season. He played few games in the academy, probably 2 games in the academy, and he was injured again. So this is what I'm talking about. What the point of spending money on Kellyman and people like Joao Felix, stuff like that, and not even using them? Did we really need to pay almost 40 million on Dewsbury-Hall? Makes 0 sense, but Chelsea keep on wasting money for stupid target instead of focusing the money to buy Mike Maignan. And when it comes to Mike Maignan, the difference was like 2 million or 3 million. Pay the money, get a proper goalkeeper that Enzo Maresca want in his team. That's the way it is. Just sacrifice all these kids that are getting 90k a week, 80k a week here. You buy them for 20 million, 35 million. Makes no sense. Save the money and buy only the target that we need. Look at that. You see Shirky, 35 million only. What a player. And Chelsea are going to spend 40 million on Disasi and Badiashile. Lord have mercy.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn on your notification.
For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.
What are you waiting for? Subscribe now.